Well, the man who shot and killed another man at a house party in Macomb almost 1 year ago was sentenced to 12 years in prison this afternoon.
The shooting left one person dead and 10 injured. WGEM's Dylan Smith takes us back to the deadly early morning hours of March 25th. He talked to someone who experienced the tragedy firsthand.
What I saw was teamwork, no ego.
A chief baptized by fire.
The situation happened a couple blocks from my own home.
An emergency management director who wasn't too far away.
I was on the ground.
And a WIU student whose night didn't go as planned. Today, the 26-year-old who pleaded guilty to causing some of the trouble, Demond Wilson Jr., was sentenced to 12 years. And while it's been almost a year in the making, it's still fresh in everyone's mind.
I thought I got caught like in a stampede maybe. They were stepping over my leg and I just broke my leg through that. I did not know I was hit with any bullets.
But she was. WIU junior Jamaria Jackson was inside the home at 533 North Johnson Street early that morning.
The back of my right shoulder raised right here on my left side of my hip, twice on my thigh area, and I got hit in the buttock.
She was driven to McDonough District Hospital, where then interim police chief Jeff Hamer, who was assigned to that role less than 12 hours prior, and the hospital's emergency preparedness coordinator awaited.
We found projectile that were falling out of patients, just trapped in their clothing, and so that was having to be collected. We were having to collect clothing and blood evidence.
Before the first ambulance arrived into the hospital, we already had 5 patients that showed up to the ER by themselves.
Jackson was one of them. McDonough County State's Attorney Matt Quacala hopes today ends a dark chapter for the city.
By the grace of God, only one person was murdered in this situation. Just the spate of violence we've had in the last couple of years, I just pray that it's an anomaly.
And so does Jackson. She's extremely cautious when and if she goes out now. And as the town tries to recover, so does she. But some of her worst scars are the ones you can't see.
I just always expect the worst no matter where I'm at. Even like in the school buildings, I'll just expect the worst because at that time, I didn't expect that to happen.
Dylan Smith, WGEM News, Macomb.
And during today's sentencing, Wilson insisted that he was acting in self-defense. 7 people testified on his behalf, asking for a sentence of probation. We'll have a full rundown of today's hearing, including what evidence was presented on our website, WGEM.com.